Two Fish Talks.
Hi everybody, welcome to Two Fish Talks. I'm Miss Brooke and here's my good friend Ruff. And we're here with you every day reading through our one-year Bible. Let's go.
God calls Gideon to lead Israel. As long as the people of Israel followed God, he took care of them. But as time passed, the people turned away from God again. So the Lord let the Midianites conquer Israel and rule over the people for 7 years. The Midianites were cruel to the Israelites, stealing their grain and animals and ruining their land. The Israelites couldn't grow any more crops for food, so they had nothing to eat. At last the Israelites realized that they needed God, so they cried out to God for help. He chose Gideon to be the next judge of Israel. One day the angel of the Lord appeared to Gideon, who had some grain he was trying to hide from the Midianites. "The Lord is with you," the angel said. "If he is, why are all these terrible things happening to us?" Gideon asked. "I will help you save Israel from the Midianites," the angel answered. The angel of the Lord was speaking for God himself. Gideon prepared an offering for the angel. Then the angel of the Lord told him to put the offering on a rock. When Gideon did this, a fire flamed up and burned the offering. Gideon knew then that this was the Lord speaking to him. One day the armies of Midian and some other nearby nations came together. They planned to fight Israel. The Spirit of God came upon Gideon and showed him what to do. Gideon called the Israelite men to join him in fighting their enemies. Then Gideon came up with a test. He wanted to be sure God had called him to lead the people of Israel. So one night Gideon placed some wool on the ground. "If you want me to lead this army, make the wool wet while the ground remains dry," he said. So that is what God did. The next night Gideon asked God to keep the wool dry while the ground became wet. God did that also. Then Gideon knew for sure that God wanted him to lead the army of Israel.
Thanks for reading with us today. We'll be back tomorrow reading again in our one-year Bible. See you then.